Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Endless Space 2, playing as the Sophons. And we are still at war with the Garutsu guys here, as well as the Orlov guys over here, but we're not really too worried about them at the moment. We may have to think about them later. If they start sending some ships over here, we definitely will. How are you doing? Oh, you're great. You're about to die. We're about to lose your system. But, I mean, I guess better you than me, right? That sounds bad, but I think we'll be okay even if you do take that, because we're going to start taking some of your core stuff over here, and then you're going to be left with a whole lot of nothing after that. Voidstone. Alright, so we got some of the behemoth stuff. Good. And we're working on that. That's good. Okay, raise the total amount of dust produced per turn in the galaxy to 23,639. Alright, fair enough. Apparently I didn't get any award from that. That's okay. Alright, so did we get... Are you now faster? Yeah, I think you're up to... You were at 4 before, right? So you guys are now... Seem to be faster, right? Because 6 is... I think you started off at 4. I could be wrong. So I think the technology did kick in there. Oh, that's right. I was going to come up here and have you work on this. Because we have enough of that stuff for this. And I think this would be really good for you. Although... Oh, I was like, why are you producing nothing? Because you're on the infinite thing. Yeah, you're producing quite a bit. Let's pick you up, and then we'll figure out from there. You're actually not completely maxed out, so it might be okay to go ahead and plug this one in as well, just to keep you as topped off as possible. Alright, so you're traveling there. How are we looking over here? 740. So we could go ahead and invade if we wanted to, I suppose. But no, I think we wait till we gets below 700, and we'll go from there. Oh, sorry. I forgot what I was about to do when I clicked all the buttons. Yeah. What do we want to do here? That's a really good question. There are no strategic resources, but one per person. I mean, it's a thing. It's not much. You are only content here, so picking up the well-being at some point would be useful. Oh, there we go. Plus 5 per system level. That'll get us plus 10 right now. Yes, we'll pick that up. And then... Don't have any luxury deposits. We have cold. Picking up a little bit extra food, because we're pretty low on the food right now. Probably okay. And then forests. So we did just colonize this over here. We don't have anything specialized at the moment. Probably a good idea to specialize some things. Counteract the effect of the anomaly. Alright. Sounds good, I guess. Wait a minute. That would... Anomaly reduction. We don't want that, do we? This may mess us up. I'm actually not sure what this does. I mean, it does say there may be some secrets, so I'm not sure if this will open up those secrets or not. I can't remember how these work. I've done them before, but I can't remember exactly how they work. I'm going to go ahead and specialize these now, though. More resource generation would be okay, but I don't think we need the... I think we're going to be fine on the deciduous stuff, so we'll go ahead and go with more influence per person. Could be useful for this system, but if we're about to take that other system from the yellow guy, we will have a lot less influence pressure on this system, so we may not need this. That being said, going and plugging this in for all the systems, all the planets for right now, and then changing it over later actually might be the right way to go, just to get as much of this going as possible, and really try to kind of hold our claim here. Oh no, that was Ursa. Oh, that was Force, right? Yeah, okay, I was just zoomed into Ursa. Yeah, because we're getting swallowed up here, even by the purple guys. So trying to get as much influence here as possible to help. I don't know if we're going to lose this for the influence or how that's going to work, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so that's all good. Go Go and end turn. Creation of a new trading company. Build its HQ in one of your systems to start trading with the rest of your empire. Probably should be doing more of that, to be perfectly honest. Found a colony on Fahis, whatever. Oh, right there. Okay. Well, that one would be easy enough, I think, for us to do. All right, so we are now currently in a Cold War with the Vultures, which is fine. We're actually in a war with the Vultures. Fair enough.
I trust you no more than I would trust.
Probably our allies doing a lot more of that than anything. All right, so yeah, I guess we'll next planet that comes up, we'll maybe see if we can get a colony ship over here. Why not? All right, so you start getting repairs there, and should be able to come back here in a moment. Down to 720 here. Guess there's really nothing else for us to do. Just keep on keeping on. Hostile trace detected. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Level 9. So we did just pick up some fleet damage. Let's pick up some more fleet damage. I think that's going to be really good for us. And go from there.
The Oregons extend a hand, but will not let you take the whole.
I'm not going to do a truce. If our allies want to do a truce, that's fine. But I'm not going to. If they wanted to have the war going on, then I'm going to let them do what they do. By sending help. Like, what help do you want me to send to you? You want me to help you with this mess over here? I'm not sure. Alright, I think picking this up here as well is going to be very good. This is Way, so that's going to be a lot of science coming from there. In fact, that actually might put you above... Nope, we're still highest on I. Oh, that's because IS is doing the infinite thing. How much are you getting from that? This is the Planet Cracker. I'm actually not seeing that on there. Oh, Industries of Science. 113. So if you subtract off the 113, you're sitting at about, what? 1558. So you're still teeny tiny bit higher than Way, but not by much. They're very, very... very good systems, both of them. Speaking of you just finished your science behemoth, which actually we need to go ahead and modify, get you upgraded. Edit, plug in the new stuff, which is science level 2 on all 3 of these modules. And I think that's all we have for right now that we got upgraded, so that's fine. Apply that design. We'll come back to the ship here in a moment. You're still ecstatic, so I don't think we have to worry about that. Everything else looks fine. So, well, let's just do this for now as well. And let's go find our behemoth. And... yeah, that's not too bad. And then we'll go ahead and plant you somewhere. Does it matter where we decide to stick you? I don't think it mattered one way or the other between these two, did it? So I think we'll just send you here. Have you rotate around there. And in theory, we're getting a reduction now. If that's working the way I think it is, I honestly don't know. Can we see it on the science screen? Plus 480 from fleets orbiting special nodes. So we are getting some. It's actually giving us a positive instead of a minus percentage, but still, that's seems okay. I guess it's working the way we want it to. You do have the plus 3% everywhere, right? Let's double check you. How do we... well, I guess we just go look at the 3 up here just to make sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's doing what we're supposed to be doing. It's hard to say, but I think we're working. I think it's working okay. All right. We're at 700 now exactly. Maybe wait one more turn and start invading once they are technically below us. I think we probably would have been fine invading sooner, but playing it a little bit safe. Alright, so we did pick that up. Core science. Well, if we're going to be running this infinite thing, that seems like that's a really good one for us to pick up. So we'll do that.
Tell us what you plan.
Okay, hello, sir. Alright, no construction here. Tylus is doing its thing. Everything else is going okay. And we were thinking about invading here. They have more tanks than we do. Could rebalance our stuff to make sure we have more tanks. Why not? Actually, apparently would be pretty even. Preemptive bombing would more damage, more improvement to destruction, more population death, but less manpower deployment limits. More health on invading troops. Less damage done to the defender, though. Blitz. More damage taken. I think we'll just do some preemptive bombing for right now. Going ahead and reducing some of this stuff is probably okay. And then we may work on some of these other ones later. Still pretty strong compared to us. I mean, they've got the same multipliers, it looks like. Well, it's not showing us the details here, but it looks like they have basically the same multipliers as we do. We do have a lot of reserves that we're not sending in yet, so... I don't know, we'll fight this. Major defeat, wow. Alright, fair enough. I mean, we'll still be okay, but we'll have to probably do some more sieging for now. Okay, well, not suffer siege damage. Which makes sense. We need to get some more siege ships out. Or some more landing craft, if you will. Oh, we're going to keep the... Oh, that's right, because the ground battle keeps going. Okay, fair enough. Get more health. Still getting the major defeats here. It's probably because they have so many more tanks than we do. Oh, they're protecting the system now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and retreat. No, we're not doing this truce thing. We'll retreat out and we will focus on invading again. We've lost a lot of troops, obviously, so that's going to make things a little bit harder. But I think we'll be alright. We'll figure it out. Taurus here finished their well-being thing. And yay, they're up to ecstatic. That's very helpful. In fact, going ahead and picking this up, probably a good idea, since we're ecstatic now. Now we got a lot of these science boosts that we can pop here. Fertile, planet, temperate. Well, we don't have, again, it's the same one. We don't have a lot of that stuff, but once we get the optics research labs, that will make a lot more bigger difference there. We got some anomalies, though, so this will help. We also colonize some more stuff. I'm just going to plug in a bunch of these science things for right now, and we'll come back to you. And then Forest over here. So we got the spin projects going out. Not a ton of influence, but it's something. This actually could be useful, because we do have a couple of planets with luxuries. Black hole owned. Very nice. More science. That's got to be this one over here, right? Yes. Oh no, that one way up there. Perfect. Alright, how you looking? You are a third of the way there. How about you guys? You are completely healed up. And we can spend a little bit to get you some upgrades. Why not? And then you are completely healed up. And we can spend a little bit to get you some upgrades. Cool. And I think what I will do is take both of you guys and just send you over here. Help these guys out a little bit. Looks like the purple guys are over here. They have a lot of troops to invade with. They actually have airplanes. Which getting up to airplanes might be a good idea for us, actually, if we're going to continue to do some more invasions. So after we finish the autonomous mining, we may go pick that up. Man, Forest is just basically completely swallowed up right now. Higher the value, higher the tribute. I don't want to, because I want to continue invading what we can. I'm going to refuse. Continue the war. I feel like we're doing okay. I at least want to get a system. Come on now. Then we'll think about piecing you out after that. Oh, that's good. You are almost halfway there. Not too bad. You're down to 630. You're actually losing a lot now. Are we... We're not gaining any more troops back, are we? I don't think so, right? Yeah, we're not. Should we, like, take you guys and... Like, why can't these guys land? Oh, cannot, it's cloaked. Oh. Well, that makes sense, but I did not realize that. The system is being guarded. But it's being guarded by our ally, right? Huh. Alright, well, we'll come back to that. Oh, Yera. You're ecstatic. That's good to see. It's 40% science. I mean, it's not a ton of science that you have, but could help. Like I said, you are ecstatic, though, so picking that up probably a good idea. And if we're going to do that one, well, this one will not give us that much, to be perfectly honest, so probably not worth it. Do another trading company somewhere. It's a system improvement, +2 per person on planets. That would be good to pick up in a couple places. Maybe not this one because it's such a small system, but we may look at that here in a minute. Do a trade subsidiary. I don't know. Why not? I haven't really messed with the trade too much, so maybe I'm not fully understanding exactly how it works, but trade sounds like a good idea. I guess I'm having a hard time figuring out exactly how much of a good idea it is. I guess that's specifically. Support revolutionaries. Use the population system to spawn pirate invasion fleets. That sounds like fun. Why not? Is that what this is? I think that's what that is, right? Seems interesting. Diplomatic message. Oh, we failed. Well, that's fine. I mean, we were. It's gonna be a little hard for us to get there before those other guys, anyway. So you're a system guy, and I think just continue with the science theme. Still probably okay, even though you're on Tylus, which is not necessarily one of our best science places, right? Let's see, Tylus is way over here. It's actually not too bad. I mean, it's definitely not our best, but still could benefit from that a little bit. Alright, you are 40,000 of 75, so that's not bad. You're coming over here to help us out a little bit. Still can't do invasions because this place is being guarded, I guess, by these guys. Which is fine, but a little interesting. They are losing a lot of manpower per turn, though, so maybe we're going to be okay.
We despise you more than most.
You despise me? Well, I'm sorry that I'm apparently not helping you out. It says you're happy with me. Is it because of this mess over here that I'm not coming to help you out with? I guess once this guy gets healed up, we could send you over there to maybe help them out. Yes, yes. Hacking operation left unassigned. Ursa. You are content. I'm getting there. I mean, you don't have a ton of people, so I don't know if that will be the smartest place for us to start with that. We can do the well-being, and I guess, like I said before, we'll pop this wherever we can, you know, on any system that I happen to see it on, so that one seems like a good one to put it on. Alright, I think I said I wanted to pick up the thing that gets us fighters, which I assume would be up here somewhere. I've actually gotten a lot of these texts already. Fighters. Can I eyeball it? See it pretty easily? Is that this one right here? Unlocks air attack for ground battles. Looks good to me. Only take us 3 turns. Tylus. Alright, so you are now fully ecstatic. This was definitely a place for this one to be worthwhile. So we will pick that up there. And then Forest. You're ecstatic as well, which is really good to see. +5 per system level. That would help us cap it out. Not super critical right this second, but would come in handy at some point. This will give us a little bit more strategic resources from this guy. We did finish the multiple moons thing, which I'm actually not sure what that did for us. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what we want to do here now. Hot and sterile. We have a lot of hot and a couple sterile, so this seems like a really good idea. Fertile, planet, temperate. We don't have any we have 1 temperate, sorry. We're not currently doing anything with. We do have 3 planets currently colonized, so that's at least a little bit of science. There's several anomalies, so this one would be useful as well. More science and dust per lunar anomaly. Yeah, let's go down that list. That looks good to me. Alright, now it's already plugged in. And got some guys moving around. What are you up to? 47. Slowly but surely getting there. Alright, so they did leave finally. We're at 468, so in theory we could do an invasion if we wanted to. Let's go ahead and grab you and merge you guys together. So actually give us, according to that, a pretty big advantage. I don't know why it says 925, unless it's pulling from both fleets. That doesn't seem like the case, though. I don't know. I may hold off a little bit longer. We know we were going to land with about 525 or something like that. So if we at least do, you know, another turn or two, that'll get you below 400. And that might be a good time to invade at that point. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will continue this invasion of Timos. And again, hopefully get this one here soon. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.